Hey everyone, happy Friday. I thought I would start the blog today and hopefully I can get some filming in over the weekend. But it's Friday. I hope everyone has had a good week. It's been a very long week, I must say. I have been feeling a little bit under the weather, but feeling better now. So my plans ended up changing a little bit. I was hoping to again film a little bit more, but that didn't happen. I just needed the rest, I think. So I'm glad that I have taken a few days just to kind of fully rest, but I was able to go back to gym yesterday, which was good, and I'm loving the Peloton app. So the apartment building that I'm in now doesn't have a Peloton, but they do have spinning bikes, and I've never loved cycling, so this is a big thing for me to get on a bike and start spinning. But I've downloaded the Peloton app and it's been really helpful to have a coach constantly in my ear telling me to cycle faster, so that's been fun. What else can I tell you? So if you watched my last vlog, you'll see that we were busy looking for a new apartment and we actually signed our new lease on Monday. So we will be moving. It's still in Denver. We're about 10 minutes from where we are now. But what's really exciting is that it's close to two of my favorite coffee shops, Lekker Coffee being one of them, and Blue Sparrow, which I'm so excited. I'm basically going to be spending all my money there. I don't know if that's a good thing though. But anyway, so we move, when do we move? We move the end of March. So I'm going to have to start packing again, but I will hopefully be able to do a little tour of our new spot. I'm really excited because I will now be able to have a dedicated desk area, and my husband will have his own little study. So it's a 2.5 bedroom apartment and it's much bigger. It has like a very French style theme to it, so I'm really excited to kind of stick with that theme. I generally gravitate more towards the classic French style, whereas my husband prefers more the Scandinavian. So we have more of a Scandinavian style in our lounge area, but in the bedroom we've kind of kept it more classic, more French. So you'll see behind me, it's kind of hopefully feels like that. So what else can I tell you? Enjoying some coffee. I realized 2 days ago that we have one bag of coffee, so I had to do like a little bit of a panic buy. So I have a few coffee bags that are coming, so hopefully we get them in the next 2 days or so. Because I'm gonna have to go and buy some coffee beans from some of my favorite Denver roasters, which isn't a bad thing, not gonna lie, but I've just been a little bit, as I said, unwell, feeling much better, so I just haven't been wanting to go out as much. Well, I haven't actually gone out at all, really. So we're going to take a little trip now. In the next few minutes, we're going to go to Sapporo Coffee, and this coffee shop I haven't been to since actually getting to Denver. So I'm excited to go back and try their flat white. When we went, the shop was completely closed. It was only takeaways. There was just the barista. We ended up buying their cream cheese that they had to sell, and we made cheesecake, which was really good. But this was during lockdown, like the first initial lockdown, when everyone had to close shop and only do takeaways. So it'll be nice to go back and see it a little bit more live. It's a very big space, so I'll share some footage of that. When I do get the coffee, I will share the roasters I've bought from. I also have a very exciting collaboration coming up. Just waiting for some materials, and then I can hopefully share a little bit more about this collaboration with you. I'm excited to be working on this. As you all would know, my coffee blog isn't my full-time job, even though I wish it really was. But it's nice to have kind of a side thing going and just keep me sane during all of this, because right now we're not traveling. We were meant to be back in Cape Town already, but that didn't happen. I'm keeping myself busy and entertained.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally.
Everyone, I am now back from Sopor coffee shop. We went to have a little bit of a drive. We drove to Golden to go to a ski shop, and then we grabbed burritos from Bonfire Burrito. I actually had their tacos for the first time, mainly because I don't love rice, so their lunch burrito is just rice and veg and things. I love their breakfast burrito because they obviously replaced the rice with scrambled egg, which is amazing. Anyway, and then on the way back, I wanted to stop at Sopor, and as I mentioned, we haven't been back since I think like April or May last year. So when everyone was in the first round of lockdown in Denver, when we moved here, everything was closed except for takeaways. So we would just drive around when it was our lunch hour and go and grab a coffee, explore a little bit. So it was nice to see that it was bustling a little bit with some tables being filled, obviously. I think we're still at the 25% capacity, but I wanted to get the barista making the flat white. I got distracted because then I realized that they sell coffee as well. So they store Sweet Bloom, which I love. I've been to one of Sweet Bloom's coffee shops, I think out in Aurora. So Sweet Bloom is also a Denver roaster. So I decided to pick their Araga, which is their Ethiopia single blend, and it has notes of blackberry, lavender, and peach. I did pick quite a fruity one, but again, I love the Ethiopian coffee beans, so I'm excited to try this. And I know I have about 8 bags. I have like 7 to 8 bags of coffee coming in the next few days, but I just wanted to be prepared in case we get to a situation where we have no more coffee. So bought this, got a little bit distracted, so I didn't really take any videos or any photos inside, so that just means I'm gonna have to go back in. But I'm busy enjoying their flat white. They made it in a 8-ounce cup, which is pretty cool, and I like it because they use Sweet Bloom coffee beans and obviously support local. Oh, this is cool. It's got like a pretty flower at the bottom. I didn't see that. Ah, I love analyzing packaging, so this is pretty cool. Also, this is like coordinates around the packaging, so I wonder, it looks like the galaxy, but then you've got the Sweet Bloom at the bottom. Anyway, love the packaging of Sweet Bloom, and oh, it's now getting like really light. So cheers. Love a good flat white. I did mention that I might go skiing. I think I actually might just take the Saturday to recover from the week and just kind of get back into it. But we'll see. If I don't ski, I think I actually might order a bagel again from Rosenberg and take a walk and then grab Queen City Collective coffee because it's a close walk for me, and then just come back. And I can't start packing yet because we only leave in 2 months' time, so there's a lot of time to pack. But I don't know what I'll do actually. I have some errands to run. Now I'm just rambling. Then Sunday, there is obviously the Super Bowl. I love watching the Super Bowl just for the adverts. I love watching adverts. I'm like addicted. I also criticize all the ads. There are some horrendous adverts, but the Super Bowl is normally when there are just really amazing adverts. Also, if you love watching adverts, I would recommend that you watch all the UK Christmas adverts when they come out. There's the likes of Marks and Spencer's, Sainsbury. So it's all like the grocery stores and the shopping brands and malls do the ads, but I just love watching them. What else? Who else does really good ads? It's mainly the Christmas ones. Love all the Coca-Cola ads. Oh, what else? I really wish I actually went into advertising. I quite like the creative outlet side of things, which is obviously why I'm busy doing this blog and just trying to almost build a brand for myself around coffee. So I love brands, I love understanding brands, I love understanding consumer behavior. It's really interesting to me how people are subconsciously influenced to buy certain things. Obviously everything is kind of exploded with influences, and I must admit I am definitely influenced constantly with all the vlogs that I watch. I never used to like watching vlogs. I didn't really see the point, and since lockdown I got into quite a few vlogs and I love it. I mainly watch UK vloggers, so if you have any recommendations for cool US vloggers, I would love to know. I do follow a few US vloggers that are mainly focused on coffee. The UK ones are predominantly fashion and lifestyle vloggers that I watch, even though I'm not buying a ton of clothes because we don't go out. I still just like watching the trends and things like that. Hi everyone, it is Saturday and I decided to go explore some new coffee shops. So I'm sitting in my car now. Took me a little bit of time to find some parking. I'm not yet comfortable parallel parking in a big truck, but I think I did okay. I didn't use the self-parallel parking, so I'm pretty impressed with myself. But I am now trying Doppio Coffee. They're a coffee shop that I've been wanting to try for a while now, so I'm excited to try them and see what they're all about. So I'll go get some coffee and then come back and let you know how it went. So I just went to Doppio. I wanted to say Doppio Zero because Doppio Zero was a restaurant back in Cape Town. Anyway, I went to Doppio Coffee and I ordered their flat white. I love the vibe of the whole coffee shop. It's very open and lots of spaced out seating. Get a little spot to go and work from. But I didn't love their flat white. I don't know if it was just the microphone temperature was extremely hot. So it basically, let me take my glasses off. It basically took me a while to sip my coffee because I just didn't want to burn my mouth. But they use Corvus beans, which I love. I love Corvus Roastery. So I was a little bit disappointed that the flat white wasn't exactly as I expected. But I do give them a thumbs up for having a beautiful area and coffee spot to go grab a coffee, sit, and I feel like I could eventually go there with a group of girlfriends and we can grab coffees and just chat away. It's got that very cozy feel to it. So tried them. I feel like I will try them again and give Doppio another chance to redeem themselves. It wasn't obviously terrible. I'm still drinking the coffee because I just don't want it to go to waste, but we will try again. So I think I'm going to try another spot. I'm not too sure which coffee shop I'm going to stop at, but let's see. Okay, so I decided to come to Aviano Coffee. They're based in Cherry Creek and they use the coffee roaster called Intelligentsia. I'm terrible with pronunciation. I think it's called, or pronounced, Intelligentsia. Oh, it's like a tongue twister. Anyway, I felt like having Aviano's tall almond milk latte. Well, their iced almond milk latte, and typically I don't gravitate towards the cold beverages. I will prefer to have a flat white or something hot, but I think I just feel like I need to have that right now. So I'm going to show you, well, I'm going to take you around Cherry Creek, which is a gorgeous little suburb in Denver, and I'm going to show you one of Aviano's coffee shops. They have two. The other one is really close by, actually. It's around the corner from this little one. But I'm going to walk there now and I will show you some of Cherry Creek. Let's see how their iced almond latte tastes. Okay, I am back from Aviano. I said I was ordering a iced almond milk latte. It is actually an iced oat milk latte. I completely forgot that they do their iced lattes with oat milk, the specific beverage on their menu. And I don't normally like oat milk. I find it a little bit too, I want to almost say oaty, but it's got that kind of grainy, it's almost too intense in terms of the oat flavor. So I don't like to have that with my coffee. So typically at home I have almond milk with my V60 drip coffee. But anyway, I love Aviano's iced oat milk latte. So I went there, ordered it, accent, mask. The lady behind the tiller thought I said hot. Anyway, so got the wrong beverage. I then asked him to remake it because I just couldn't face drinking a hot drink. So it really annoys me wasting things like that. I honestly would have taken it, but I was like, I'm so sorry, but it was iced. I think she might have just been having a bad day, because then she just let out this like massive sigh, and I'm like, I can hear you, really can hear you. I'm sorry. Obviously there's issues. If you don't hear me properly, ask me to repeat it. Anyway, a little bit of a ramble, but got my iced oat milk latte, so let's have a try. Still so good. Really like it. So I'm glad I asked them to correct the order. I'm sorry for wasting, but I really wanted an iced coffee drink. So I think that's me for today. I was wanting to go to a third one, but I think 2 coffee shops for me is good, and maybe I'll go to another coffee shop tomorrow. I probably will. But went to Doppio, went to Aviano. I walked around Cherry Creek a little bit. It's really cold here, so I'm not properly dressed for the wind. It is actually very windy, so it makes it really cold. But now I'm going to go home and enjoy my Saturday, and then obviously drink this on the way home. Bye for now. Hey everyone, happy Sunday. I thought I would just film some content today. Yesterday I went to 2 coffee shops and did some exploring there. Today I had to go do some grocery shopping, so I went to Whole Foods and I bought this really cute Valentine's Day plant, which I'm obsessed with. It's got like a beautiful succulent. So I'm gonna add this to my desk when I have a actual desk. I'm very excited to have an official desk in our new apartment. I also want to get a few things off my list. So I know there's a lot of digital tools out there that can help you track and task manage. I honestly still love writing things down. So I use this like weekly planner that I bought from Papersource, if you can see. So it basically has like Monday to the weekend, and I kind of jot everything down that I kind of want to achieve, from exercising to writing a blog post to taking returns back. I jot everything down that I kind of need to do. And then sometimes what I'll do is, if I have a really busy day and I do need to get a lot of things done in between meetings that I'm doing, that I have with my full-time job, I also have kind of a day planner. So for like today, it has like the to-do list, then it also has notes, and then it's got like an hourly schedule, which is quite nice. So sometimes when I have a lot of Future Female event material to kind of get out on the day, I kind of make sure that I try slot that in during my lunch hours, so that I can ensure that I post on LinkedIn or post on Facebook or post on Instagram. And then I also actually plan my coffee breaks just to ensure that I'm taking a break and not at my desk the whole day without a break, especially because we're not walking around much. So I'm not really getting that mental break between driving to work and then driving back from work. So I typically have a coffee break at like 10 a.m. I've obviously already had my morning coffee, because I have my morning coffee and then get ready when I wake up, which is like 7:30, and then I plan a 10 a.m. break. And then typically what I have been doing is I have been gymming at 12, so my lunch, but now I'm probably going to try go out and explore a little bit more during my lunch hour, just to get outside and get some sunshine. And then typically I would have another coffee around about 3 p.m. That's my break, and then I normally wrap up work at 5 or 6, depending how busy I've been. But that's kind of my typical weekday. I personally love writing things down. I even have a Moleskine pink notepad that I jot everything down. I have one for work and one for my blog. That's kind of where I plan a lot of things. I have been trying to kind of plan a calendar online for content. I haven't been following it that strictly, just because I haven't really been feeling like writing about anything specifically. But I think for next week's vlog, I want to do almost like a monthly goal review. I know we'll be in the middle of February, but I watched one of these influencers, Renee Amberg. I love her. She is a US influencer based in New York. One of her vlogs, and she did a monthly review. Obviously it was 2 weeks ago, but I really loved the questions that she was asking herself and reviewing, so I thought, why not do a monthly review of January and what I've been busy with in February. I've got some really cool stuff that I'm working on that I can't really share everything right now, but I thought I would do that. So I think I'm going to review January and chat about February a little bit, and then just kind of help me keep accountable. I think it's really good to set goals at the start of the year. I obviously have professional goals as well as personal goals, and I've really I've gotten more into setting goals in the past 2 to 3 years than I think I did previously, but I think it's also good to review them on a monthly basis and make sure that you are kind of on the right path to achieve the goals that you really want to achieve. So that is a good topic for my next vlog. I think I'm going to stop my vlog here. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I'm trying to show you different sides of things. If you are not a subscriber, please do subscribe. If you are not following me on Instagram, please follow me at Freckles and Flat Whites. You'll see that I also have a actual blog, and the website is also in my Instagram. It is frecklesandflatwhites.com, and that's mainly where I post all my blog content. And yes, please give it a like, please comment, let me know if there's anything else that you would like to hear from me about. I'm always trying to find new content to share with you. Obviously it's difficult when I would normally just travel and try coffee and share that with you, but I'm enjoying the time getting to really explore Denver. I'm blown away with how amazing the coffee culture is here. I thought San Francisco coffee was really good, but since moving here, there's just so many more coffee roasters, coffee shops. Everyone is just supporting each other, which is amazing. And I've always found everyone so friendly and so welcoming. Even now, when things are still so strange and weird, it's still just so nice that people are starting to like remember you and value you as a customer. So it's really, really nice, and I'll obviously continue supporting anyone. Have a good week, and we will chat soon. Bye for now.